My name is Kaete Schmidt, and I'm a 2019 homecoming candidate.
How did you respond when you found out you were a homecoming candidate?
You know, I didn't really, okay, so they brought the note to the class, and it just sat on my desk for a little bit because I didn't think anything about a note. I was like, okay, it's a piece of paper, I'll look at the end of class, and then I got bored, so I opened it up, and I was like, what? And I looked at Rebecca, and she just smiled, and she went, that's right. That's what she said to me.
Are you going to buy a dress, borrow one, or use one you already have?
Probably buy one, just because, why not? I'm just gonna go to Dillard's and find a cheap one, I don't know.
Where's the best place to go after 10 p.m.? That's a good question. I don't really go out past 10 p.m. I'm at home with my baby. If you could live in any other state, where would you live?
Oregon, because there's mountains and an ocean. And I love mountains and I love oceans.
Who is one person you could trust your life with?
My mom. She's kept me alive 18 years. She can keep me alive the rest, I guess.
What song have you completely memorized?
Fergalicious, Bohemian Rhapsody, pretty much every song I listen to. I'm a singer. I sing a lot, non-stop, no matter where I go.
Favorite TV show on Netflix?
Like a Netflix original or just one on Netflix?
One on Netflix.
That's hard. You know, for a little while, One Tree Hill was on there, and I watched that quite a bit, and now, you know, it's not on there, so, Santa Clarita Diet with Drew Barrymore, where she, eats people. That's very cool.
Who has been your favorite teacher throughout high school and why?
Miss Rickard. I only had her 1 year, but after that 1 year, every single time she sees me at a basketball game or a football game, she runs up to me and she says hi to Theo and hugs him, and she sent me a card for my birthday, and she's just so loving. She taught me algebra really well, and she's just by far one of my favorite teachers. She knows what she's doing, and she's just a lovable person to begin with.
What is something that everyone looks stupid doing?
Going to the bathroom?
Okay. What part of a kid's movie completely scarred your life?
No, that's a good question. When I was little, it's not a kid's movie, but when I was little, I watched Jaws, and I was like 4 years old, and I cried a lot. My mom was out of town, so I had to call my mom because I was crying, and I'm kind of scarred from that, I guess, you know? Not a kid's movie, but it scarred me when I was a kid.
What's the best kind of cheese?
Nacho cheese?
What's the worst name you can give your child?
Theo. I'm kidding. No. The best name you can give your child is Theo. The worst name, oh my gosh. Okay, my parents knew somebody, and her last name was Lear, and her first name was Crystal, and her middle name was Shanda. Crystal Chandelier. That was her name. That's insane. Why do you do that to your kid? It's not okay.
If you could live in another decade, which would it be?
That's a good question. The 90s? I don't know.
Can you spell pulchritudinous for us?
Pulchritudinous. P-O-L-T-R-A T-U-D-E Pulchritudinous E-N-O-U-S.
Sure. Which is better, crunchy or smooth peanut butter?
Smooth. But it gives me really bad heartburn, so don't eat it.
What's your ideal weekend?
Honestly, stay at home and sleep all day because I am so sleep deprived and it is rough.
What do you want to accomplish by 80 years old?
You know, I just want a nice house and enough money to where I can redesign it whenever I want because I love designing rooms.
Where is your favorite place in the high school?
Montana Zoo.